What was happening?
Remind you.
What was happening in Sayori's route?
We're in Sayori's room.
Yeah, but like we're on her route right now. This is the second hanging out with.
Sayori.
Oh yeah, this is the where Monica's like she could show us her poem if we wanted.
Sayori.
Sayori now art. Yeah, but all of them have art.
Yeah.
If anything, I might save here so I can see their art. Wait, I already saved here. What am I doing?
What you just...
Shut up!
You loaded your save here.
Shut up!
You're so stupid.
We're gonna go with Sayori and we might load back for art. I decided to see how Sayori was doing. Hey, Sayori. Oh, hey, Zero. Sayori smiles as I take the seat next to her. So, what are you asking Monica about? I just wanted to see if I can get a little peek at what her announcement's going to be. Zero? She's going to tell all of us, you know. It's not nice to be nosy. I know. That's so like you, though. A small chuckle. I guess some things never change, do they? Yeah, I guess not. Sayori looks off to the front of the room. So, how have things been with you today? I guess things have been alright. Though, I don't know if things have really changed or not. Sayori's voice trails off. I just still feel the same. I gently take Sayori's hand. Sayori, look at me. Sayori looks at me as tears well within her eyes. What's wrong? I don't know, Zero. What do you mean? Sayori nervously swallows. I thought that I'd be so much happier now that we're together. And while seeing you and spending time helps drive the rain clouds away for a little while, they just come back sooner or later. I felt really bad for dragging you away from Yuri yesterday. I didn't mean to pull you away from her or... Without thinking, I take Sayori into my arms. Oh, there we go. Damn it, the demo made me laugh.
It's not done.
The big giant demo made me laugh. Because I was like, wait, why isn't it color? Then I was like, oh.
There's the watermark so people don't color it in.
I just found the giant text that said demo made me laugh. I was like, what the fuck is this? This is demo. Because I was like, why is it in black and white?
It's like, this isn't done yet.
Yeah. It's like a guy yelling. It still looks fine, don't get me wrong. It still looks alright.
Nice.
Wait, where's MC's hand?
It's not done, Zero.
His hand isn't done?
The drawing is not done, Zero.
His hand. But his hand?
They probably didn't draw the hand.
But like...
It's not done!
But, then why put it in the demo without his hand?
Because it's not done! Clearly they couldn't get it done in time.
I mean... he's missing a hand.
The hand will be there in the full release. It's okay.
Is that one of the selling points?
Yes, the hand will be there in the
Multiple variations. Original music. MC has a hand in that one Sayori CG. Oh my gosh, look at his ear. It's not done! It's not done!
It's not done.
Wait, what? Oh. Chat, don't be mean. Chat, stop being mean.
I think this is Kent CG.
I thought it said emo. Someone said.
Emo.
Where are Sayori's ears? Well, Sayori's ears can be covered by her hair. That makes sense. Come on now, chat.
Guys, this is a whip. So it's okay.
Yeah, this is a work in progress. He can fix the ear.
Yeah.
Chat, don't be mean.
Look at the glory.
It's a whip. When the full release comes out and if the ear isn't changed, then we can talk about it. But right now, it's a work in progress. Now we gotta get back into the emotion. The emotions were ruined.
It has been. I mean, I don't think it would have been. It would have stayed to begin with, considering this is not a finished picture.
No, whatever. We'll just continue like it's still there. Sayori, listen to me. I promise you that I'll be there for you every step of the way. Don't worry about me not getting the chance to know Yuri better. We have the entire year in front of us. You would never replace me for Yuri, would you? Of course not, Sayori. Why would you think I'd do that? I don't know why. That question's been bugging me all day. I feel Sayori tremble as she resists the urge to break down and sob. Just promise me they'll always be there for me, Zero. I just need to hear that. I promise you, Sayori. I never go back on my word to you. You know that. Sayori slowly pulls away from me. Okay, not gonna lie, this is kind of a thing I have a problem with Sayori. Being with Sayori is kind of a pain in the ass.
Because she's depressed.
I mean, like, that's a part of it, I guess. But, like, literally, we barely hung out with Yuri yesterday. We said, like, 6 lines of dialogue to Yuri. And we're already gonna leave? I don't even know Yuri's favorite food. I barely got to even know what her last name was. And then, of course, Religas is mad at me. I expected it. Zero, you just want her to die, don't you? No, I'm just giving my opinion on how this is kind of a pain to deal with if you're in MC's situation. He literally can't talk to any other girl in the club. Sayori is depressed, so you owe her all of your time. That's what I'm like. I'm just saying. It's like, it's one of those things where obviously I know Sayori isn't doing it on purpose. It's not like, geez, Sayori, you're so conceited. How dare you just take me away from everyone? I'm just saying, I know it's her depression making her like this. It's just, I'm just looking at it from MC's point of view. Wow, this is kind of annoying to deal with. I put my hand on her cheek. Hey, it's okay. You're incredibly strong for putting up with this. Don't give up. I see a mixture of emotions on Sayori's face as if she's trying to fight back tears while trying not to blush like an idiot. But she's my idiot. She's my Sayori. And I love her. Sayori gently takes both of my hands and holds onto them firmly. Thank you, Zero. Anytime. Lately, my emotions have been all over the place. First, I felt like I was a burden to you and everyone I knew, and now... Her voice trails off. What is it, Sayori? Sayori takes a deep breath. She holds my hands tightly. Now, I feel like I really shouldn't be here. What do you mean? I don't know. Just the past few days, I've had this feeling that I really shouldn't be here with you, that none of this should have happened. My heart's sinking to my stomach. She doesn't mean... I'm not doubting our relationship or anything. It's just, I guess you could say I feel out of place or something. Well, I'll say this, Sayori. I'm glad you're here with me. I won't change any of this for the world. I'm glad we found our true feelings for each other. Sayori's grip on me tightens. Hey, Zero. Yes, Sayori? I'm going to rest for a little bit if that's okay with you. Today's been draining. Alright, do you want me to leave or... Without warning, Sayori plops her head onto my shoulder. And she's out like a light. Rest easy, Sayori. I murmur softly. Can't help but notice how cute she looks sleeping on my shoulder. Well, I'll take this opportunity to get some shut-eye myself. Sleep. Never in a million years did I think I would have ended up with someone like Sayori. A guy like me and a girl like her? What are the odds? Speaking of finding, there's no way the others haven't noticed us. I quickly crack open my eyes. I look around the room. Yuri still seems to be under a book, Monica seems to be typing on the teacher's computer, and Natsuki's in her usual spot under the windowsill reading her manga. There's no way they haven't at least looked up once and saw us like this, or overheard what we were saying, since we really weren't being that quiet to begin with. Suddenly, Monica stands up and walks to the front of the room. Okay, everyone, gather around. I have an important announcement to make. Suddenly, Monica and Natsuki's eyes turn to me and Sayori. Yuri, confused as to what's going on, turns around, only to see what Monica and Natsuki are staring at. Thankfully, Sayori dozed off when we were like this, otherwise she'd be incredibly embarrassed. All the girls are looking at us with a bit of an irritated, almost jealous expression on their faces. That's the other thing in Encore. Everyone else is just jealous if you're with anybody. Everyone in Encore is just like, every other girl is just like, how dare you not pick me? Like, what the fuck? Like, jeez. Great. Well, it's up to me to attempt to salvage the situation. Hey, Sayori. I subtly nudge her. She raises her head to look at me. Wake up, dummy. Ah! 5 more minutes like this, please. Sayori puts her head back on my shoulder. I just can't win today. Monica, Natsuki, and Yuri all look in different directions, trying to avoid making the situation even more awkward than it already is. Monica has an announcement to make. Come on, let's not make her wait. Okay. Sayori stands up and stretches. But she quickly sees the situation we're in. Immediately, Sayori's face matches her bow. Oh, Sayori, always putting us in these awkward situations. Oh, sorry guys, I was just... Monica shoots Sayori a warm smile. It's alright, Sayori, come on. She gestures for us to come toward the front of the room. On the way to the front of the room, Natsuki gives me a friendly punch in the arm. Ah, yes. Ouch! Hey, what was that for? Nothing, dummy. She mutters that softly and avoids eye contact as she briskly walks past me. That was random. It wasn't random. We all know why she gave us that. Just hope she's jealous of me and Sayori getting so close like that. Hopefully then, she won't full on put me in the hospital. Oh well. Gee, I wonder why. It's not because you're leading them on. Actually, the only one we technically can say we led on was Natsuki. Well, I didn't lead Yuri or Monica on to shit in this round. Same could be said when I picked Monica. The first route, first run through as well. All 3 of them were mad at me there too. And it's like, the only person who could technically be mad is Natsuki. Sayori, like the other 2 girls usually have no reason to be upset or like jealous. I never gave Yuri the chance. or even gave her the feeling that she had a chance. Natsuki's always mad. Exactly. Leading her on or not, Natsuki was gonna be mad anyway. Let's be real, guys. She's a soon. But Zerp, you're the only male in the female zone. Well, you know what? There's tons of other males in the school.
Is there?
Probably. Technically, they're supposed to be.
But is there?
Yes, you did. You talked to Yuri and she likes you. I said 7 things to Yuri. I barely said anything to her. I said, Yuri, what are you reading? Man, Zero, I gotta lead her on.
She's infatuated by you because you asked her
what she was reading. Damn it, Zero. I gotta use your best pickup line. What are you reading to Yuri? You know that gets all the girls wet.
Yeah. What are you reading? Oh, I don't know.
What are you reading? You have a girlfriend, Zero! How dare you! Guess it's love at first sight. I guess. But then how is that my fault? It's like...
Yeah.
Yuri falling in love with me is my fault because I talked to her. Well, that doesn't really make sense.
Just don't talk to girls. That's just how it should be.
It's like... Also,
You're
wait, hold
too
up.
charming. You can't even talk to girls.
Also, it was while we were doing the Sayori scene, I was just like, oh god, I hope no one tells Sayori that I went with Monica first and not her route. Hope someone tells Sayori that I mostly never go for her route first, and it's usually third.
Yeah.
She still likes you. Do you think it matters? Yeah, it does, because you made it seem like it was my fault, 2-0. You made it seem like it was my fault that because you said that I was leading her on. So it's like by saying that I'm leading her on, that means it's my fault. But I wasn't leading her on shit. Thank you for the subscription, Panda Walker, for the 2 months. My mans.
Ooh.
Thank you.
2 months. My lights just flickered. What's going on with my house today?
Thank you for doing this route second. I mean, one of the only reasons I'm not doing the only reason I'm not doing Natsuki route is because Ultra said Natsuki route's very similar to Monica route, so there's kind of no point in doing it. I will go back and click the other hangouts just because we get CGs, so why not? We see Natsuki CG, I guess. Monica's haunting Monica. Oh no! Oh yeah, because the Monica laugh. It must be hard being the only guy in the game. Yeah, apparently. Everyone else fucking hates you.
My light keeps flickering.
No, not everyone hates you. Everyone likes you and then hates you when you don't like them. Also, what?
My light keeps flickering.
That's problematic.
It is.
It kind of is, and has the MC said anything? How is it the MC's fault? I feel like you're not paying attention to the story, even what MC even said to Yuri. All MC said to Yuri was, "What book are you reading?" Has MC said anything about Sayori and the MC dating? I mean, I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I haven't looked at the history. To be fair, though, they should just Yuri shouldn't take the assumption. Yuri shouldn't get mad that we're doing things with Sayori when we never straight up told Yuri we were gonna be with her. Everyone else is non-existent. It's just you and the girls. Yeah, we're the only man. It kind of sucks. Anyway, yeah, that's probably wee. How do I sub on mobile? I don't know.
There should be a button.
Yeah, I don't know if there is a button on mobile. I haven't really checked. Say, what did she say?
I remember there being one, but I don't know.
Oh, we were talking about her implying she was cute, and then she said, "I'll let it slide." Yeah. Sayori once again shoots the same quizzical glance she gave me yesterday when Natsuki brought up the time we spent together last Sunday. Now, see, that's an actual worried glance. I will give that credit. Sooner or later, I'm going to have to resolve all this and tell Natsuki that I'm with Sayori. You should, like, tell them now.
Yeah, what?
Because, like, this is probably only going to cause more problems. Well, she still is clingy. Yeah, that's one thing me and you can agree with, 202. We know that. Sayori's clingy, it seems, in this mod, which is problematic to the degree. As well, let's tell Sayori everything that happened between me and Natsuki on Sunday. Why haven't you told her this? You didn't think to tell her this any other time?
No.
Hopefully that'll put her mind to rest. Thankfully, Monica comes in to seemingly save the situation. Oh my god, thank you, Lucky Lagamore, for the subscription. For tier 1. So many subscriptions now. Religas, I like her clingy. I mean, being clingy is fine. It just depends on how clingy you are. Like, Sayori's clingy is too much for me. Oh no, I can't have that. Like, the whole, literally, you could talk to another girl, and then instant regret. Instant ready to be dumped? That's a little too clingy.
Yeah.
That's just, why did it stop at 0? Give you mine tomorrow. Oh, Yuri's going through her bag. Yuri searches through her bag, which is a small stack of papers. Here you go, 0. That should be everything. Yuri hands me her poems. Thanks, Yuri. Oh, is she gonna give us a love letter? Because didn't Natsuki give us a love letter when she gave us her poem? Yuri, why? You know what? I'm starting to think this is MC's fault. Because now I'm sitting here, and I'm like, okay, Yuri liking him isn't his fault. However, all this other shit, definitely his fault. Like, not telling anybody that you're in a relationship with Sayori is the reason people are giving love letters, Natsuki's thinking things. Like, Literally come out with it already, man.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, parts... Not everything's MC's fault, but I will say this is his fault. Man's a pain in the ass. You guys can't find the subscription? I don't know why. I don't know where it is on mobile. How are people on mobile supposed to subscribe? It's like fucking MC. Oh, he's not doing smarts. No, MC must be dumb as bricks. It's in the rules. See, some MCs though, and some MCs some MCs were dumb though. We've gotten some smart MCs. The Relapse MC wasn't stupid. He was decently smart. He was a wise old chap. During the walk home, I feel Sayori gently take my hand. I turned to her. She kept looking straight ahead, madly blushing. I smiled to myself as we keep walking. It seems we've gotten more comfortable with showing off our affection for each other in public, even if it's something as simple as holding hands. Sayori seems to be in a really good mood today. Well, she did say me being around her helps her feel better. Granted, I have no problem spending my time around Sayori. What if this was the cure to her problems all along? Just us spending time around each other. I wish it was that simple, Jim. At this rate, she'd be rid of those rain clouds in no time. He really is dumb. God damn it. Thought of that keeps me smiling through the duration of our walk. Oh god. Our MC thinks just hanging out with her is gonna make her depression go away. He really is dumb. I think we've reached too far. We've gone too dumb. We've gone too dumb. Oh yeah, Religas said, for the people on mobile, you go to the channel in the app, and then you can subscribe on Twitch. Yeah, I think it's like, go to my channel on Twitch, and then there should be a subscribe button, I guess is what he's saying. Then she'd have to go everywhere with MC. Exactly! It's like, is MC dumb? I just have to spend time with her. MC, by your logic, you have to bring Sayori literally everywhere. You can't leave her alone.
Which is unhealthy.
Yeah, but let's say, like, that's not good. Eventually, reach our houses. Hey, Zero? Yeah, Sayori? I think I know where my poems are. I can stop by your house in a bit and drop them off, if that's okay. Sayori's voice trails off. I see where she's going with this. Yeah, I'd love to have you over. I'll see you in a bit, Sayori. Okay. Sayori and I briefly embrace each other as we head back to our respective houses. I hope Sayori can stay a little longer this time. Also, Relapse MC was sort of dumb, but it was more aware because he knows Sayori's depression. He was like just somewhat dense, you know? He wasn't super dumb, though. Goes to the bathroom with Sayori. Come on, Sayori, gotta make sure you stay happy. Get in here. Wait, what about Yuri's advice? Oh, my more recent poems certainly seem more developed and structured compared to the first poem I wrote. Looks like Yuri's advice finally paid off. Though I can't forget that Sayori is my inspiration for a lot of these. Even if Yuri may have influenced me a bit. You know, my later poems, see them becoming more dark and detailed. Something which Yuri would like. Of course, something which Yuri would like. I guess I've gotten more inspiration than I first realized. I put down my poems and go to my bag to retrieve Yuri's poems, and I put them right next to mine. Oh, here it comes. It's gonna be like, wait a minute, was that poem always there? Was that love poem always there? They're gonna pull it. They're gonna pull a fast one. You know they're gonna do it. You know it. You got the feeling. That's gonna happen. I'm gonna be sad. There it is! I noticed that in Yuri's stack of poems there's a purple piece of paper. Remember Yuri ever writing her poems down on purple paper? Maybe she accidentally gave me something. But before I can investigate further, hear my doorbell ring. Ah, doorbell. Ah, alright, it's Sayori time. It's Sayori time. So, It's time. But why is there different music? I mean, not different music. Why is there, like, different dialogue? Because I can't skip this. I thought we hung out with her before. Well, I guess this is a different hanging out time. So, what exactly do you want to do? I've definitely got more than a few ideas in mind. We do? Last time we had none. Okay then. Oh, what would they be? She looks at me quizzically, an obvious sense of intrigue in her eyes. Well, let me show you. So they shuffle close to each other until we're close enough to feel each other's breath. Oh, nani? Her breaths are shallow. Her eyes are locked with mine. My vision feels hazy. Her eyes, wait, always been that beautiful blue color? The scent of cinnamon, mixed with the feeling of her soft breath that's grazing my neck. Suddenly I remember what I wanted to do. Remember we had that big debate over who could get more gold trophies in Mario Kart when we were little? Just randomly? Just really, MC? You're talking Mario Kart's your biggest game?
I know this part of the script.
How MC gets girls? Mario Kart!
Yeah.
Bro, see? Good thing I didn't talk to Yuri about Mario Kart. She would have really thought I would have been what I wanted to get with her. Okay, wait, how many more gold trophies? Wait, how do you get more gold trophies in Mario? You only get one. In each cup.
You get one for each race.
What? You only get one for a cup, and then there you go.
If you get like 3 stars on a track, you get a gold trophy.
But can't you only get that trophy once?
I mean, you only get 3 stars once, yeah.
So isn't there a max to how many you can get?
Maybe they just restarted the game every time.
Well, that just seems just deleted their save data.
Yeah.
Like what the hell? Sorry, pauses to remember. Yeah? Why? I think it's time to settle the debate again. Sarah giggles at my suggestion. Alright, Zero. I'll warn you though. I won't hold back. She manages to say that in both a playful and ominous tone. Growing up, Sarah and I had a bit of an annual competition to see who could get the most gold trophies in Mario Kart. There was often we would trade the winning title, but I remember that I barely beat her out last time. Also, for those who are not aware, I'm aware, but you're not aware, this is basically a reference to me and Monica playing Mario Kart.
This is like a reference to us.
Because when I first met Monica, when I first met Monica before we were in a relationship, what we did a lot was we played Mario Kart against each other, basically, in like Discord, in like group VCs and stuff. And basically, our entire commentary in those VCs is just us yelling at each other over Mario Kart.
Yeah, we played Mario Kart for like a good like 5 days straight.
And then, the creator of the mod, Ultra, was in some of those VCs, and so he said that he put a reference in, and here's that reference.
Yeah, this part of the script is a reference.
Next MC and Sayori play Mario Sunshine! Hey Zero, have you heard of It's Alex Clark? He met his wife over Mario Kart. That's cool. But I mean...
Oh, wow.
Mario Kart just gets people a lot of relationships, it seems.
It's the game everyone has, so if you can bond over it, then...
It's the game everyone has. Wait, so playing Mario Kart does get you a girl!
I mean, like, who is in this chat and doesn't own Mario Kart? I highly doubt...
Well, not even that. Some people might own it, but it's more or less who's in the chat and hasn't played Mario Kart. At least once in their life.
That too.
So Mario Kart's like everywhere. There probably are a few people, but it's just like one of those things where it's like everyone's played it at least once.
Yeah.
We also had a tradition where the loser would have to pay for the winner's ice cream at Gamaya's. I don't know what that place was. Get out if you haven't played. No, you don't have to leave if you haven't played Mario Kart.
Oh!
You can stay!
Yeah.
Usually when Sayori would win, she'd get the most ridiculously expensive sundae, almost as a way to rub it in that she won. Usually, I'd be humble and get something cheap. Power on my Wii and hand around the controllers. Seeing Mario Kart boot up on the screen again triggers a flood of memories from my childhood. Now playing Mario Kart Wii? Okay. It's been years since I played this game, and been longer since Sayori and I have played it together. Wait a minute, it's 2019. Fucking MC, you still have a Wii? But he's booting up the Wii? MC, what are you doing?
I booted up the Wii the other day.
But my point is, why is he playing Mario Kart Wii? There's Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, MC.
We played Mario Kart Wii like 2 days ago in Parsec.
Yeah, but that's because we had to. And plus, it's because we played Mario Kart 8 too much. Why are they playing it on the Wii?
I don't know.
Is our MC poor? Bro, he on the Wii? Bro, he got the Wii wheel?
The Wii oil?
MC can't afford a Switch, Zero. Well, maybe if you got better grades.
Does he have GameCube controllers?
I mean, at least he only got the Wii U. It's understandable. I'll accept the Wii. The Wii's better than the Wii U.
I see.
Lucky Lagermorph quote. I'm using tilt controls.
I like tilt controls.
I remember you can say that. Why could you say that?
Oh yeah, in Mario Kart 8, you can say I'm using.
Not even just 8. You can do it in Wii too. I'm using tilt controls.
Oh. Remember when Mario Kart Wii, people would hack online all the time, and so you'd like be racing, and then you'd see some guy flying through the sky across the track.
Oh, there you go.
Okay.
Hey Zero, I'm that guy that played the SNES and N64 Mario Kart as a kid. Does that make me old? I mean, SNES Mario Kart's kind of shitty. Mario Kart 64 is alright though.
Yeah.
Super Mario Kart's shitty though. We don't talk about that one.
I've never played Super Mario.
You're not missing anything. My skills are probably a little rusty, but I hope hers are as well. What map should we play first? Sorry, shoots me a sly look. How about Rainbow Road? Why? You really think we should start off on the map considering how long it's been? The only reason I ever even remember it was because of how frustrating it was.
Best map.
It could still be fun. Unless you're too chicken. Alright, you're on. I'll just sit there choosing our racers. I decided to go with my old main. Luigi. Ah! MC is a good man. Picking
That's
Luigi. No, it's mine! Go away! You picked the freaking Koopa. You picked the Koopalings! Get out of here!
My main is the Wii.
What do you mean your main? Get out of here! You always pick the freaking Koopalings when we played.
I pick Luigi the most. I pick the Koopalings because their carts are better.
And you always pick them every time we played. You only picked Luigi once, and then you disconnected, then you picked your freaking Iggy Koopa looking ass.
No, I've played.
What do you mean, no?
I play when we're playing a Mario Kart that doesn't have the Koopalings, I play Luigi. That's my main.
Well, you know what? I own Luigi now. You don't have him anymore.
What?
I take Luigi's ownership from you. He's mine now.
No!
You don't have Luigi anymore. He likes me more.
No, that's not true.
Yeah, he does.
I've played with him more.
Yeah, whatever. As I expected, Sayori chooses Daisy, her all-time favorite. That fits Sayori. Oh my god, it is Mario Kart Wii. Wait, why is Baby Luigi on the TV?
Oh, you picked Baby Luigi. Haha, so I can be normal Luigi.
No, you're Daisy.
Oh yeah, I guess.
Sayori's
Sayori.
technically Daisy, so you would have to take. Why would you? They just picked random characters, obviously. This isn't supposed to be exactly like us.
Yeah. If this was I guess. Sayori
Why is
would
it
pick-
Baby Luigi though? They need to specify. In the full release, he better say Baby Luigi, or that picture better be changed.
I'm pretty sure the picture's gonna get changed. I'm pretty sure. I stopped talking about it.
Well, here we go. Good luck, Zero. Well, why am I Luigi now?
What?
I'm just switching characters. The race is off. The first thing I do is fall right off the map, with Sayori quickly following. Now you see why I always hated this map. Yeah, but this is still pretty fun. A smile manages to form across my face. Sayori's always been able to find joy in almost anything. Now it's Mario.
Another game.
Yeah, now it's Mario Kart 8. Oh no, is that a PNG of Daisy? Oh god.
I feel like someone should just play a ROM and then take screenshots
Really? Oh god, yeah.
instead of getting pictures pictures off of Google.
I mean, this isn't a demo, but yeah, first of all, yeah, it's a different game now. Also, is this even Rainbow Road? No, this is Rainbow Road. Okay, I thought it was the music park for a second.
Oh, it is Rainbow Road.
But see, someone don't put Daisy as a PNG. Well, early on, Sayori and I trade leads first place. After a while, I'm able to stay in first fairly comfortably. Of course, that means I'm getting bombarded with red shells. Why do you have so many red shells? The farther you are from first place, the better items you get. Oh yeah, I forgot. This is also the time where they explain how Mario Kart works. You know, for all 2 people who don't know how Mario Kart plays.
Oh yeah.
For all 2 of you out there who don't know how to play Mario Kart. Oh yeah. MC, how could you forget? We played Mario Kart all the time as a kid. Oh, I forgot you get items.
How are they playing Mario Kart 8 on the Wii?
Bro, the Wii's pretty good. Bro, when they get these graphics on the Wii. Well, I don't know, Daisy's graphics are pretty lacking.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I need to play this more. So it's out a giggle as she throws out another red shell and nearly hits me. I thought you guys played a bunch as a kid. As kids. What? Nice try.
Can't remember their childhood clearly.
However, as soon as I say that, Sayori's able to pass me. Thank you. Sayori and I continue to trade leads for most of the first 2 laps. Neither was able to gain much distance on each other before the other takes the lead again. Finally, comes down to the last stretch of the race. I'm barely in first. I can almost see the finish line. Yo, when did Metal Mario show up? This is a nice remix, though. I like the song. And this is... I don't even know what this is a part of Rainbow. Wait, we're on a different... Also, this car has been changing multiple times.
This is the other Rainbow Road.
I think the best thing to do is just get someone who has Mario Kart 8 and make them take pictures from like a capture card or something.
Yeah.
Suddenly out of nowhere, one of the NPC players start to catch up to us. Like an eye, the NPC passes Sayori and is right on my tail. I don't need 2 things to worry about. Well, time to use the shells I've been saving for the end. Start throwing out my shells randomly in an effort to get the NPC and Sayori off my tail. The first shell hits the NPC successfully. Its cart quickly spirals out of control before promptly falling off the map. However, Sayori was able to dodge the other shells I threw. I look to see that I still have 1 left. Finish line was about 10 seconds away, and with Sayori and I neck and neck, it's now or never that I use my last shell. Take this! In desperation, I throw my last shell out randomly. However, I come to regret the decision rather quickly. Ah, crap. No! I somehow end up hitting myself with the shell I just threw. Oof. Before I know it, Sayori passes me and wins the race. Yay! I won! I sit there absolutely stunned. I just cost myself the game. Looks like you have to buy my favorite sundae again! Oh no, not if I have anything to say about it. I playfully tackle her to the floor. Oh no! MC! You're a sore loser! She giggles as she tries to get up, but unfortunately I'm too strong for her. Oh, that's cute. It's like the Natsuki CG, but with Sayori.
Yeah.
Hey, no fair, meanie. You promised. So Sayori playfully pouts at me while giving me puppy eyes. Under most circumstances, they really work on me, but for some reason, today, they're super effective. I know. I'm gonna buy you whatever you want. I'm just messing with you, Sayori. Sayori shoots me a look of relief. So when do I get my ice cream? As soon as you can get up. Sayori manages to put up a good effort to get up, but again, I'm too strong for her. You haven't changed a bit, have you, Sayori? Neither have you, Zero. What do you mean? You've always been that brash, funny guy next door who always has his head in the clouds. You've always been so kind to me, even when I don't think I deserve it. You've always looked out for me. I can hear Sayori's voice starting to break. You always help me when I'm feeling down, even if you don't realize that. Trying my best not to blush, eventually I break and crack a wide grin at her. You're the reason I even get up out of bed in the morning, Zero. You're the reason I can feel happiness and joy in my life. You're the reason I'm even alive. Even when I'm at my lowest point, my rain clouds just pour on me. You're the sunshine I need to break them away. I see now that I'm the luckiest girl in the world to have you as my boyfriend. I see tears start to swell up in Sayori's eyes. Listening to Sayori say that really hits me hard inside. I'm the reason she's alive? There's no way she would... No, she would never. Alright, there's her chain of thought. Sayori inches her face closer to mine. Zero, Sayori's lips suddenly meet mine. Despite the sudden shock, I manage to return her kiss, our lips interlocking. The taste of peach fills my mouth as our lips push back against each other. The smell of cinnamon radiating from her hair seems to put me in a trance. I pull back and lock eyes with Sayori, and she lays there with bated breath. There's a minute of silence between us as we get lost in each other's eyes. Finally, I decide to break the silence. So, I guess you won. Yeah, I won fair and square.
Mm-hmm.
I get off Sayori and help her up. So obviously, we do need to get Sayori help. Like, she clearly needs assistance.
Yeah.
Because, Jesus Christ, if we are the reason she is still alive, that is a problem. And I hope that eventually we are going to try to take her to a doctor. Because, oh god. Like, she really does need some help. Like, that's not good. Like, she's like, we're the reason she gets out of bed in the morning. It's like, oh god, what if, like, we go missing one day? Oh, Jesus. Say it with me now. Romance is not a substitute for therapy. Diablo Graves is correct. Which, to be fair, honestly, some DDLC mods sadly fall into that. Like, they kind of just don't really think about getting the girl's actual help, and then Sayori's just like, yeah, I'm fine now because you're with me, and it's like, no, that's not how that works. That's not good.
If that happened in real life, no.
No. Because like, you can't be dependent on somebody like that. That's not good. If you want to be in a relationship, you have to want to be in the relationship. It's not that you need that relationship.
Yeah, you can't need someone. You have to want them. You can't need them.
It's like you have to actually like face your problems. You need therapy. You need help.
Yeah.
Which mod did that? I'm forgetting. A lot of them suffer with it, Religas. Like, I'm trying to think of some in particular, but I really can't think of any in particular. But a lot of them suffer from, like, I mean, like what? I mean, Exit Music. Exit Music did it with, well, Sayori's whole problem was a pill. Sayori's weird in Exit Music. I don't like Sayori in Exit Music. That wasn't Sayori. That was another character.
I was kind of talking about Natsuki, because, like...
Oh, Natsuki using us as her. Yeah, Natsuki being dependent on us instead of actually going to seek help. Yeah, they've done it a lot for the other girls. It wasn't just Sayori. It's been for, like, almost all of them. Yeah, Daigo, yeah, it's Purist. Yeah, Purist did that too, I'm pretty sure. We didn't... Like, a lot of mods don't actually make you go get her to seek help. Fruits does it too. In Fruits, we don't even do anything to help her depression.
That's right.
Her depression gets sidelined. Like, we honestly don't try to get her to seek help. We don't even... Her depression just kind of, like, becomes a background thing. Like, a background problem that I would even say isn't really even a problem anymore. Fruit, she gets kidnapped. But yeah, even before she gets kidnapped, though, her depression isn't really brought up anymore. It's not a thing. It's like, they talk about it the one time when you're walking with her to the park, and then it just kind of goes away. It's like, it's like, I want mods at some point to, like, actually, like, try to be like, you know, I take her to seek mental health. Say what you want about Exit Music. He took Sayori to get help. Granted, the rest of Sayori's character in Exit Music is the problem, but say what you will, Sayori got help. He took Sayori to get help in Exit Music. So it was like, it was pretty good. What is it? No Purist at the end did. Religas, it did so in a way that apparently her relationship is what cures her. That's not realistic. That's literally the problem. Yeah, a lot of the mods do that. They basically make it seem like the relationship is what cures all these girls' problems. And
Yeah, I'm
it's
better
like,
now
that's
because
not...
I'm in a relationship. What happens when you lose that relationship, pal?
It's like, instead of making it MC's trying to fix the problem while also being in a relationship with them, they just make it MC's in a relationship with them, and now their problems are gone.
Yeah.
And it's just like, oh god, why? It's like, that's not how that works. Don't be dependent on somebody else for your mental stability. EM still has major problems. Oh, of course, it still does. I'm just saying. Say what you will about it. If you're gonna critique something, you have to also give it the points that it deserves as well. Being, he did at least take Sayori to get help. Now, he didn't take Natsuki to get help, but you know, that's a whole different can of worms. That's another problem.
He didn't call the police, but okay.
Yes, he didn't really try to get Natsuki to go seek help, but you know, that's a whole different issue. That was your latest TED Talk, brought to you by Zero. Thank you for watching TED Talks. Well, MC's retarded. Well, that's just mean. That's no excuse. Thank you, Zero, for teaching me basic rules of fair criticism. No problem. It just seemed like you didn't really... I was just making sure, Daigo, because you don't seem to give XA Music credit for anything. So I was just making sure you knew. Like, it wasn't the worst mod out there. You're making it seem like it's like brand new days level of bad.
Yeah.
MC is secretly a therapist, hired by the Doki's parents. Of course.
Yep.
When's that mod coming out? I remember there was that one mod. Oh, what was the one where it was like, there was no relationship. I think it was Act 5. It was like strictly a therapy session.
What? I don't know what you're talking about.
There was a mod called, it was like one of like the early mods. It was called Act 5, where, I think it was Act 5, where it was basically just a therapy circle. Like, that entire mod was just a therapy session for all of them.
What happened?
Like, basically, I think the game was brought back. The MC was still there. The game was brought back, and the MC was there. And, like, basically, he was just, like, he learned that they all had issues, and they all remember what happened in the game. And so, basically, they just had therapy sessions the entire time.
They would sit down and talk about their problems.
Yeah, they, like, each day, like, they talked about someone else's issues, and they all talked about it, like, to try to make them feel comfortable, try to help, like, could think of solutions. It was so weird.
I see. We should continue now.
I have given it credit. I'll share with you if you'd like. I was just only joking. Alright, I was just making sure. I was just making sure that you were giving it credit, Daigo. I'm watching you, mister. Doki Doki Sayori talks to her counselor. That's my favorite mod. Notice me, senpai. What's your name? Artish? Arish? What does that say? His name is Arish. 254. Hello.
Hello.
Well, I think there's enough video games for one day. Let's see what's on TV. Yeah, sure. Spend the next few hours watching some old movies and cuddling. Eventually the sun sets and it starts to get dark out. Well, I better head back and start getting ready for tomorrow. Yeah, remember the day went by so fast. Yeah, but I'll see you tomorrow, Zero. Had so much fun with you today. And I did too, Sayori. I'll see you tomorrow. So it gives me one more hug before leaving to go back to her house. She shuts the door. I collapse back onto my couch, exhausted by today's events. We finally kissed. Still can't believe it. I should have seen it coming, but I'm surprised just how well my relationship with Sayori is coming along.
You'll never see it coming.
Even if I have no idea what I'm doing. Maybe this is what Sayori needed all along. No, it's not! She just wanted to be around me again? No! Am I really the answer to all her problems? Then again, I don't really know. Then again, I don't really know just how deep her problems run. Okay, good. And if she's always having rain clouds, I'm not around her. Well, she should be able to talk to her problems with someone else, not just me. Okay, good. He's not that dumb. I'm not even entirely sure if I'm the only one who knows about her problems as well. Her parents know about this, right? And again, Sayori's dad isn't around too much because of this work. Her mom moved back to the countryside following that divorce. Unless Monica knows, I might be the one she's told. I can try being around her as much as I can, but I can't be there for her 24/7. Okay, he understands the dilemma. Especially if my plans for the summer still end up happening. Guess I'll have to figure something out then. Still, it was nice to spend more time around her today. Hopefully she'll be fine for the rest of the night. Flip back on the TV and watch 2 more shows before grabbing Sayori's poems off the dining room table and heading up to my room. Guys, let's not assume the letter is bad. We just talked about this. I don't know. I think it's gonna be a love letter. I remember that there was something in Yuri's stack that stood out to me. After comparing all 3 stacks, I see Sayori's stack is completely identical to mine. Yuri's stack is the only one that has a purple piece of paper. I begin to look through Yuri's stack. Looking through her poems, I can't help but be reminded of the first time we shared our work. At first, it was a bit hard to understand the meaning of her poems, but the more I read, the more I understood them. Yuri is probably one of the club's deepest writers. Her poems may look convoluted and confusing on the surface, but once you got past that, you got to realize that Yuri's poems are always meaningful and articulate. I always found joy in reading her poems. They can always be as fun to read as Natsuki's, and just as deep as Sayori and Monika's. She truly is a talented writer. Heck, she might even be one of the best writers I've ever met. I really have learned a lot from her. Through my train of thought, one of the pieces of paper escapes my grip. I put the poems on my desk and bend down to grab the stray paper. I look at the title. I don't remember reading this one. Fuck, it's Yuri's handwriting.
Read it.
I can't.
Read it.
Purple light, I think. At the center of a grassy field, a gentle wind blows. A lone purple lily stands, waiting for a kiss from the sun. Oh, what the fuck? A green what?
A green... commotion?
Commotion. A green commotion. What are the odds? It's her love letter. Carnation. Thank you.
Carnation. Yeah, that's...
I thought it was carnation, but I wasn't sure. Stands nearby, elegant and confident in her beauty. The sun visits her and laughs with joy. A blue hibiscus sets, waiting, unmotivated. Along comes the sun, bringing new life to her petals. A pink rose. Pink rose beads. No, they beams her. Beams? Bears her. Thorns. Wanting all to stay away. What the fuck? The hardest part ever.
That's Natsuki. A pink rose bears her thorns, wanting all to stay away.
Even in her, the sun finds beauty, ready to share happiness and delight. Okay, we're the sun. And as the sun goes on his way, the lily is left behind, alone in a shadow, still waiting for her own dose of glee. Has she done something wrong? What made her so undesirable? As she waited for her next chance at the sun, she wondered how she might be at fault for her sad situation. She wondered why so many days had followed this same cause. Perhaps she had done nothing wrong. Perhaps instead the problem was that the sun had not seen her. Summoning.
Swimming, I think.
Her summoning circle. Not seen her.
Oh, it is summoning.
Yeah, summoning all of her courage. She vowed that she would call out to this sun, requesting a shade of the attention he had showed on all her friends. Share all her friends. She called out to him with the only voice she knew how to comfortably use.
There you go, you did it.
Basically, Yuri wants attention! I didn't have to read all that to know what this poem was. Sounds like Zero read for the first time, like in first grade. Yeah, fucking Yuri's handwriting's hard for me to read, man. Like, Jesus Christ. Everything else is fine, but Yuri's handwriting, that's the final boss. Why do I hear boss music?
That's college reading level.
Why do I hear boss music? It's not even college reading, it's her handwriting. It's not even the words.
No.
So basically, Yuri wants attention and that's it.
Yeah.
Oh shit! She likes me? Get assaulted with a barrage of emotions. I try to come to terms with the situation I just found myself in. Put the poem back in the stack, put on my pajamas, and lay on my bed. Do I tell Sayori? Yes! How will she feel about this? What am I going to do? Do I talk to Yuri about this tomorrow? Or do I let her come to me? The millions of scenarios that play out in my head. Mine eventually wears me down. I drift into an uneasy sleep. Time for Monica, but I don't think Monica talking to me. I open my eyes to find myself in a dark, empty clearing. What? As I look around the clearing, I see the world around me engulfed in fog and haze. I can barely see 2 feet in front of me. You wouldn't have been in this situation if you just listened to me. It's the same voice I heard last night. Oh, great. This again.
Drink water.
My throat's getting dry. Did you completely forget about what I told you last night? You did good by staying away from Yuri as much as possible today. You need to keep doing that. Spending time around her won't help us. But when I said for you to stay away from her, I didn't mean spend more time with Sayori. Spending time with her, like you did earlier, just made things needlessly more complicated. And let me clarify something for you, Zero. Suddenly, I see a silhouette approach me. Sayori? Is that you? Sayori comes into my view. Sayori can never love you back in the same way I do. You both know that. Why waste every day building her up when she'll just tear herself down again? Oh.
Oh!
The next thing I know, a noose appears right on Sayori's neck. I see another silhouetted figure emerge from the fog right next to Sayori. Let's make this quick. The next thing I know, the noose tightens around Sayori's neck as she's suddenly hoisted into the air.
Oh.
As Sayori begins crying out for help and trying to free herself, the figure takes a step closer to me. Now, listen carefully this time, Zero. Sayori's going to die. Don't feel bad. She was already meant to anyways. The more time you spend around her, the harder it'll be on everyone later. Keeping her alive is only prolonging her suffering. She's not meant for this world. Her precious mind is filled with nothing but second-guessing and self-deprecation. She knows she's worthless to you, Zero. In the end, she'll provide you with nothing. It's time for you to see that. I glance over to see Sayori continuing to struggle. Tears are streaking down her face. She tries desperately to free herself. She keeps gasping for air as her sobs become a little bit more than cries for help. I try to call out to Sayori, but nothing comes out of me. I try to run to help her, but I can't move my legs. I try to turn away to avoid looking at Sayori's suffering, but my eyes refuse to close and my neck refuses to turn. She's not worth saving, Zero. She's nothing. She's truly useless. And useless things need to be cast aside. The figure takes a few steps back, raising its hand and snapping its fingers. I hear a painful crack as Sayori's body slowly goes limp. She's no longer making any noise. Her gazeless eyes look upon me as a final tear runs down her face. You can't stop this from happening, Zero. You need to let her go. Leave her behind. Forget about her. Worry about us. There's only us. Just us. Hey, I'm not playing that mod yet. I haven't finished it. So I wake up with a sudden urge to vomit.
Great!
I do love putting a hanging girl right in front of my eyes. Thanks, Monica. Very cool. Quickly prop myself, trying to suppress it. Though as soon as I do that, I feel my head quickly start to ache. I feel my entire body covered in a coat of sweat as I move to clutch my forehead. What the hell is going on with me? Am I sick? It's the second time this has happened. In a few minutes, my head stops throbbing, and I feel relatively normal again. I just wandered to my alarm clock. Great. I don't have to be up for another hour. Well, I can try falling back asleep. But if I do, I'll just see the same thing again. Or worse. If this keeps happening, I'm probably going to need a psychiatrist. I don't feel like getting out of bed yet, so I just spend the rest of the time staring at the ceiling. Though the memories of my nightmares slowly creep back into my mind. About how I couldn't save Sayori. I just watched her slowly choke to death. I don't know what was worse. Seeing Sayori in so much pain? Or seeing Sayori just go insane and stabbing herself like she did in my dream too. Oh, Yuri. Sayori. Or seeing Yuri just go insane, stabbing herself like she did in my dream 2 nights ago. And her corpse. I get nauseous just thinking about it. Thankfully, before I can even think longer about it, my alarm goes off. Alright. So yeah. Alright. I don't know. I feel like I need to know both sides of this. Cause I'm still like confused. Cause like there has to be some method to Monika's madness. And I don't think it's just they're not real. There has to be something else. Like, there has to be a method to this. Because she's saying, like... Because remember before, she's been saying things when we were going down her route, like... They can't control what they are. And I'm like, what do you mean by they can't control what they are? Like, does this game have a bad ending if we pick any of, like, the girls? Do they get bad endings and they just, like... break? Like... MC is a mental disorder. Don't go full MC, kids.
Oh my god.
Never go full MC.
Never.
Like, I honestly don't think it's just like everyone's saying, like, it's just how she is in the default game. Because if this is supposed to be a sequel, Monika learned from what happened in the default game. There has to be a method to this. Like, there's a method to madness. There has to be a method here. They just break. I was say, like, do they just, like, break down? Do they turn into, like, weird, creepy images? Like, I don't know. There has to be something here. I feel like there's too much here. There's something there's something fishy in this. Like, I don't think it's just Monika being mean or anything that everyone keeps thinking. A Method to Madness would be a great mod name. It would be. A Method to Madness. That would be cool. This is your brain on MC. Don't do MC, kids. Guys, that bad Monika isn't Monika. It's a past Monika in the MC's dreams. That's what I was thinking too, Robbie. I was thinking that it's like another Monika. Because I don't know. There has to be something. Either that or Monika's totally out of character. It's loneliness. She knows the Dokis don't exist. Once she's the player, well, that's just the default game, Roger. Monika's already learned from her mistakes from the default game. Because this is supposed to be a sequel. So that's why I'm like, I feel like this is just like, this has to be someone, this like, there has to be a reason for this. Either Monika knows something that we just don't know and she has a very hard time of explaining. And that we really can't pick the other girls because something is going to go wrong if we do. Or it's something where it's like, that's not Monika. And that's something else talking to us. Trying to make it think it's Monika. It's probably past Monika corrupted code. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. But we'll have to wait and see in the full release of Encore. I just don't even know how to put it to Sayori. There's no telling how she'll react. And if I tell anyone else, I feel like they'll just make the situation more complicated. And Natsuki probably won't be much help either. Maybe I ask Monika if she knows how to handle this. And then Well, not as much as I love you. Ooh. Oh yeah, I forgot how much you love Fridays, yeah. But I feel my face turn red with embarrassment. Sayori! Yeah? I'm barely able to contain my grin as I figure out the best way to respond. Just come here. Takes her into my arms and squeeze her tightly. You little sinner. I suddenly feel a sharp pain in my forehead. So I immediately takes notice. Zero, you okay? It's nothing. The pain gets worse as I say that. I'm having to take a step back from Sayori as I clutch my forehead tighter. Just give me a second. After moments, the pain subsides. Zero, what's wrong? It's just a headache. Don't worry about it. Was it really just a headache, though? You look like you're in a lot of pain. Yeah, but it's gone now. No need to raise a fuss over it, right? I mean, I worry about you, Zero. I want you to be okay. Were you feeling like this yesterday? I don't want Sayori to be more worried about me, but I know I can't hide anything from her for very long. I'd feel guilty about not opening up my own hardships to Sayori when she's done so with me. But she can always get worked up when there's something wrong, like she is now. Maybe getting those weird dreams on my chest might ease my mind a little. Or make them worse. Reluctantly, we tell Sayori, so we're just gonna pick tell Sayori again. I decided to tell her. The past 2 nights, I had these awful nightmares. No idea what's causing them. I don't know what's causing them. Do you want to talk about it? My words get caught in the back of my throat. A overwhelming feeling of dread washes over me. This feeling. Somehow, this is worse than this morning. Maybe I shouldn't be doing this. Zero? Hearing Sayori's voice relieves the near crippling dread. Sayori, last night I watched you die. I couldn't save you. All I could do was watch you, struggling to breathe. I know it was just a dream, but it felt too close to reality for some reason. The way you frantically clawed at the rope. Rope? Boom. Rope? Boom. Rinky's Raggy. Yep, there's the Encore demo. And I guess.
Look how bad that logo looks. Ugh.
Mr. Zero, I don't feel so good. I mean, I just realized that. I was like, I'll go back and get the CGs. So I remembered the CGs are showed in the credits.
Yeah.
We don't have to go back for those. This is probably my last video on the Encore demo. Because I think I covered everything there is to cover. But yeah, I guess we'll point out the art that you drew, Monica, since you want to be special.
I drew the first one that was shown.
Yeah, you drew the Sayori one. I did not draw that one. That was someone else. Why Natsuki got hit me like that though, bro? I'm just trying to read. You drew this one.
I drew that one.
You drew Yuri. Oh my god, look guys, there's me. I'm in the credits.
Yeah, well, I'm in the credits twice.
We did Sayori and Natsuki. Who's next? No one's next. This is my last Encore demo video. The next video I do of Encore will be the full release, unless there's another demo. And of course, you drew this one.
This is my best one. So far.
Someone's favorite from. Oh! Daigo didn't see the Yuri one. It's okay, Daigo. I think I have the. I'll send the Yuri one in the Discord general chat after the stream, don't worry. Look, guys, it's Doc! Doc contributed. Look, it's Doc, our admin.
Oh yeah.
Doc! Doc! Doc, come back! But yeah, Encore, pretty good start. Some issues is that MC can be a little bit like, in the beginning, he's a very exposition heavy. He just kind of drops a lot of exposition in the beginning, even though the mod tells you that you should have played the game. So it just seems kind of weird for him to drop a bunch of exposition when we played the game before, so like we know what happened. And some dialogue's a little awkward. Like sometimes they like say the name of the girl, or they say it when I feel like they don't have to say their name. Like, it's like if I was having a conversation with you, Monica, and I was like, hey, Monica, and you're like, hello, Zero, and I was like, how are you doing today, Monica? Like, I don't have to say Monica again. Like, it's just awkward. We read this before. Like, it's just a little awkward to, like, say their name again. It's like, you don't have to say the person's name if you've already said it previously. Or at least a little bit close to that. It just seems weird. But yeah, it's a nice start for what seems to be a good mod coming together. But anyway, that is it. Hi, Monica. I am yes. When you have a stroke.
I am yes good.
Hello, Nikki K136. Anyway, that is it. Hope you guys all enjoyed. Yeah, that was a nice time. I'm hungry. I'm gonna go make food.
Hungry. Food time.
This has been Zero. Peace.
I'm a chef, chef girl at this masquerade. draw. I'm a shapeshifter, what a strategy. Please don't take off my mask, revealing dark.